As many of you know, the Detroit Riverfront Conservancy began River Days in the summer of 2007 for the purpose of introducing our community and the rest of the world to our newly revitalized riverfront. The Detroit Riverfront, we believe, is one of the most significant developments, the restoration of our riverfront, and we're very pleased and excited with already all of the accomplishments to date as we open this beautiful riverfront to the community. To my right, the William G. Milliken State Park. The second phase opened at the end of last year, and we've added another 6 acres of green space to the riverfront. And if you check out the park, you'll see paths for bicycles and pedestrians along a scenic wetland. There's interpretive signage, fishing outlooks. There's a memorial for Detroit River advocate Peter Stroh. We're thrilled with the incorporation of the state park in this year's River Days. So as a way to spotlight the continued transformation of the riverfront and to bring thousands of people down to the river, many for the first time, we are once again presenting River Days, and we're very pleased that we will be again capping off River Days with the parade company produced Target fireworks. With nearly 2 million people attending River Days since the festival's inception, it is clear that this event is fastly becoming a community tradition. This year's River Days will be even more spectacular. We are incorporating 3 themes in our programming. The first being our maritime history, our ecological history, as well as presenting our city's culture, all of which for the purpose of entertaining and providing a wonderful, fun-filled weekend on the riverfront. Before I provide you with the details with respect to River Days, I'd like to take a moment to thank our very, very generous sponsors, which include Anheuser-Busch, American Express, Bank of America, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, Brown-Forman, HAT, Meyer, Metro PCS, Michigan Lottery, Pepsi, Quicken Loans, Bathead In-House Realty, and Securitas. And we certainly welcome, and we will continue to be working to identify sponsors to support this event. Now, just a moment to comment on the sponsorship and the event itself. As most of you are aware, this is certainly the times remain challenging from an economic standpoint. The Conservancy is a nonprofit organization. We are responsible not only for raising all the dollars to develop, to build this riverfront that we are right now here experiencing, but we're also responsible for identifying the dollars to operate and maintain and program that space, or this space rather. So to that extent, we are this year charging a very modest fee with respect to the admission for River Days. We are going to be charging a $3 fee for admissions. But that being said, River Days will not exclude anyone. There will be free days throughout the festival. Our very first day, River Days, June 18th, admission will be free until 5 p.m. In addition, the first hour of both Saturday and Sunday, June 20th, there will be free days. There will be a free hour, rather, from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. And then also Fireworks Day, June 21st, all day, there will be free admission. So, you know, the modest admission charge will help to subsidize and to support the cost associated with our festival. But that being said, we want to share with you so that you understand the fantastic planning and programming that has gone into our River Days plans, and I think you will agree that this festival will be one of our best. Set against the backdrop of one of the busiest international waterways in the world, River Days is one of the only festivals here in town that can entertain and inspire crowds both on land and water, all the while providing visitors with the rich history and flavor of our city. Detroit's vast maritime history will come to life as we will not only have not 1, but 2 tall ships for this year's festival. The Appledore 4 and the Appledore 5 will be docked at Rivard Plaza for free tours thanks to our presenting sponsor, Quicken Loans, Fathead, and In-House Realty. Similar to the ships that worked the Great Lakes a century ago, the 65-foot and 85-foot schooners hail from Bay City and are operated by Bay Sail. Also new to the festival, Team Santastic, which will use its amazing talents to create 1 50-ton and 2 10-ton river-themed sand sculptures. Sponsored by Meyer, these towering sculptures will be built along the festival right here in Rivard Plaza, so visitors will be able to watch them take shape. And if the weather cooperates, we'll have these sand sculptures to enjoy throughout the summer. Children will also have the opportunity to use their imaginations and create their own sand castles in our enormous sandbox. A fixture on the Detroit River since 1874, the United States Coast Guard will also visit the festival this year. Commodore Moran is here with us today, and we thank the Coast Guard for their participation. We're looking forward to having the Coast Guard cutter down at the GM Plaza on Friday and at the Detroit-Wayne County Port Authority dock on Saturday and Sunday. Also down at the GM Plaza will be the festival favorite Diamond Jack River Tours. We'll be offering guests discounted tours. There'll be 1-hour guided tours of the Detroit International Riverfront. We will be bringing back this year Typhoon Tommy, who will be presenting the Detroit River Freestyle Championships on Friday through Sunday. The event will feature some of the top freestyle jet ski performers in the industry. And topping off the celebration on the water will be our signature 4th annual Parade of Lights. Thanks to the Detroit Yacht Club, who've partnered with us since the first year. And we've got Commodore Beth Curta here as well, who's here today, and we'd like to thank her and her support. We're lining up again another spectacular display of more than 24 decorated sailboats and powerboats to light up Detroit's river on Saturday night and for everyone to enjoy. And there's still room to participate. If you're interested, please contact DYC, and you can reach us at our DetroitRiverDays.com. Switching now from the water to our focus on land. In Detroit's early founding years, the riverfront was composed of wetlands and ribbon farms owned by the founding French families, whose names now grace the streets along the river. And we look forward to paying tribute to this history not only by enjoying our new William G. Milligan State Park, Michigan's first urban state park, but also through a number of other new experiences. Kids of all ages will learn that it is easy to be green in the Kids Zone created by our partners at the Parade Company, and we have here our CEO, Tony Michaels, who's been a fantastic partner of the Conservancy in developing and planning River Days. Spread throughout the state park, activities will include face painting, recycled crafts by Arts and Scraps, and an earth-friendly games created by the Eastern Michigan Environmental Action Council. Imaginative storytelling, puppet, and magic shows by the amazing Clark will be found in the Stories and Shows Theater. The HAP Kids Zone stage will come to life with live music and entertainment from AM 910 Radio Disney. A new can't-miss feature of this year's festival is the spectacular street paintings from chalk artist Lee Jones, sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield. Lee will produce giant street paintings on Rivard Plaza, which will bring stories of Detroit's ecological history come to life with the help of performance art and festival guests. And that's not all. We thank Bank of America, Southeast Michigan's most active environmental organizations will fill more than a dozen booths throughout the state park. There's a complete list in the press packets that you've received of all of what I'm sharing with you. In recognition of the new state park, the Huron-Clinton Metro Parks Mobile Learning Center will also be on site to educate visitors of Michigan's mammals through interactive activities and exhibits. I don't need to remind each of you that culture is what has defined Detroit's past and present and continues to shape its future through music and food.